Hey, good evening, everyone. It's Dr. Jeff Burrows here, and as you know, we've been having some little bit warm weather for October, a little bit humidity, but after today, we're going to start to have some cooler weather. Sorry, finally getting into our fall weather. It's going to be highs in the lower 60s, cooling down at night into the 40s. And usually when we go from, the 75, 80 degrees and we have a big drastic change down into the 60s, a lot of people start to say, oh, wow, I think I'm starting to get sick because of this weather. Now, it's not really because we're getting sick. Our body's going through the change. Because when it's warm out or if it's cold out, our body tries to do things to try to protect it. When it's with our nasal cavity, it's going to try to make sure if it's cold out, start thickening it up a little bit. Make sure, the cold air coming through is going to try to stay warm. And then when it's warmer out, it tries to thin it out. So you might have a little bit of runny nose that's going on, so postnasal drip. So it's not you getting sick. It's actually your body working properly, which is what we like to see. But then also too, we want what can we do in order to start to get in front of this, in front of the cold season that usually comes up because, we're gonna be stuck inside a little bit more. The windows are closed due to the heat. People just not really eating or doing the things activity-wise, not as being as healthy as they can, and that's when we start to see. So we want to make sure things that we're able to do to help build up our immune system. Now, these things will not guarantee you from getting sick, but they will help you to fight off any viruses or bacteria that's out there. It's going to help boost up that immune system. It's also going to make sure that if you do get sick, the duration of it will probably be a lot less. Now, the number one step that I always do, I've been doing for myself, my family does, obviously, I am a chiropractor, is getting adjusted. And the reason why is because the nervous system controls every single system in the body, including the immune system. So when you are getting adjusted, getting the stress off that nervous system, it allows that power gain out into the immune system, so the immune system is able to function at its highest level, so it's able to fight off the bacteria and the virus. That's why it's so important. That's why I get adjusted on a weekly basis. That's why I tell our patients also, if they're not feeling good, come in and get adjusted. We want to make sure that you boost up your immune system so it can be as strong as possible so you can fight off anything, but also make sure we're staying adjusted throughout this time too. The second thing that we were able to do is start to decrease the amount of sugar. And I know this time of year, especially you have all these holidays starting to come in. We have Halloween starting to come in, but then we have Thanksgiving, obviously. Christmas is down the line. Yes, it's that close. Remember that. But we start to eat a little bit more. We have those apple ciders coming out, apple cider donuts. It's every once in a while they're pretty tasty. So we might not be eating as healthy as we want to, but we might be adding in more and more sugar. So one thing you really want to do is really making sure that you start to decrease the amount of sugar because, again, sugar does not help our bodies. It tastes good at the moment, but overall it does not help our bodies really function at its best. And the third one we want to make sure that we're doing is getting rest. Now, what people always ask me, what are some of the things that we could do? I always talk about, should eat well, move well, think well. But one of the things that we really neglect on ourselves is rest. And rest is so important. We're finding out this is where our body does a lot of its healing. This is when the parasympathetic system is kicking in, the rest and digest. This is where it's going. So exercising is awesome. We want to make sure we're eating well, but also we want to make sure that we're getting plenty of rest during this time of year. So you don't want to be, staying up a little later. You want to make sure you get plenty of rest. Even if you ever been sick, what does everyone say to do? Oh, just rest. And what happens? Your body heals. Maybe we should be a little bit more proactive and getting this rest before we start getting sick so our body's able to stay healthy as possible too. Other things you could do, obviously, wash your hands, cover your mouth, obvious things that you want to be doing no matter what you want to just be courteous to everyone out there too. But those are the 3 steps that I follow. These 3 steps I tell all our patients to do is make sure we're keeping adjusted, reduce some of that sugar out there, and get plenty of rest during this time. So enjoy this weekend. It's finally going to get a little bit cooler out there. I know I'm going to enjoy my run and everything else that's going out there. So guys, enjoy, and we'll see you soon.